Welcome to Family Feud, where two families compete to get the most popular responses to the survey of simple questions. The answers are locked in our electronic board, and in round 1 and 2, each point is worth 250 naira. In rounds 3 and 4, the points are doubled. And in round 5, triple. The family with the most points at the end of round 5 will go on to play for the top prize of 2.5 million naira. It's time to play, Nigeria. Now, welcome your host, Bisola Aiyeola.
What's up, Nigeria? My name is Bisola Aiyeola, and you are welcome to the best of the best of the best game shows, Family Feud Nigeria! Family Feud is brought to you by our lead sponsor, MTN, and associate sponsors, Polaris Bank and Golden Penny Foods, and of course, our media partner, 88.5 UFM. Guys, I can never get tired of telling you that our brilliant researchers have polled the most popular answers to simple survey questions. Those answers are locked into the game board behind me, and our families just need to match those answers. At the end of 5 rounds, the family with the most points would play fast money to take away 2.5 million. They also have the chance to increase their winnings on the next episode and double that money by going home with how much? 5 million naira! All right. 2 new families are here to compete for the big check. Strolling in from Lagos State is the Heaven's Gate family. To drag the money with them is the Okpos family from Akwa Ibom State. Lovely, lovely, sweet girls. All righty, guys. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let this awesome feud begin. Let's have Edak and let's have Miss Beboru. Hey, hey. Miss Beboru, the super module. All right, ladies, you know the rules. Place one hand behind your back, second hand right beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this round is single. Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah.
Great, they are. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 7 answers are on the board. In a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
Rice.
Rice. Well, okay, it depends on the home, Sha.
There's no other food in Nigeria.
She says rice. Survey says... Edak, in a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
Akara and pap.
Akara and pap. Survey says... Edak, do you want to play or do you want to pass?
They're playing.
They're playing. Thank you very much, Miss Beboru. So, how's it going?
Fine,
Happy to be here?
Yeah,
you look excited and vibrant and happy. Love it. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you.
So, Edak, please introduce yourself and the rest of the lovely Okpo family.
Okay, my name is Edak. I'm an internal auditor. I work with an FMCG company. I'm not really an outgoing person, but like this is the best thing I've ever done in my life so far.
Wow, love it! Really? So you're really just into yourself, introverted, you don't like doing... So you don't hang out with friends, nothing?
Oh, I do. That's the best part of my life. Hanging out with friends and gossiping.
And gossiping. You should be friends with Miss Beboru right there. Nice. So introduce the rest of the lovely family.
Okay, so this is Coco. Coco is my younger sister.
Nice.
She's a brand communicator. Coco likes to dance. She's the life of the party.
Love it, love it, love it. Nice.
Yeah, so That's Kels. Kels is my best friend of many years.
How many?
Let's do the math. 2010 to date.
That's a long time.
Yes, that's my till death do us part friendship.
Love
Kelechi.
it. Aww.
Over there is Lola. Lola is my friend. Lola is a tax consultant. Lola is the most seriously unserious person you will ever meet in this life. Over there is Fairchild. Fairchild is also my friend. She works with HR. Fairchild likes to fight. Surprisingly for her size. She knows all the wrestling techniques. So if you think you can chance her, beware. You'll be making a mistake.
Big mistake. All right,
So
give it up for the Upper family, guys. Nice. And this is the most interesting thing you've ever done, coming here on Family Feud.
Please.
I hope you have a swell time on the show. It's always fun here on Family Feud anyway. It's always fun here. All right, Coco, tell us more about Coco.
Okay, so like she said, I love to dance. I'm a brand and communication specialist. I work in a bank, one of the top mortgage banks in Nigeria. I love travel. I love to travel, but I hate the means of commuting. So I hate flying. I hate entering road, but I just love to be in a different location.
Yeah. How do you do that?
Just suck it up.
Broom. Coco, in a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
Bread and tea.
Bread and tea. She says bread and tea. Survey says... Okay. Nice. Kels, our bestie. Tell us about Kels.
So my name is Kelechi is my full name.
Okay.
I'm a mother of 2 beautiful girls.
Lovely.
So I work as an administrative executive with a non-government organization. Yes, so a religious organization. I work as an administrative executive.
All right, Kels, in a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
Fried plantain and eggs.
Plantain and eggs. Fried plantain and eggs. Fried plantain and eggs. Survey says... Good answer. Hi, Lola. How's it going?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm well. You're so chilled and so
Yes,
chill.
you know.
You don't like stress?
I really don't. You know, I was made for money, you know.
Like, I hope you're enjoying the money.
Yes, you know,
your
that's
skin looks so fresh and stuff.
Yeah, you know. Shout out to my husband. You know. Shout out to
Is he there? No, he's not. Okay.
You know, he has gone to make money so that I can keep on shining.
I love it. I love it.
So,
Chop the money is yours.
Yeah, it's mine.
It's yours.
Well,
What is his? Is yours. What is yours? Is yours.
I'm telling you.
All right, Lola, tell us more about yourself.
Yeah, so I'm a tax consultant. I'm the reason why we have good roads, electricity, you know, power.
I bet.
You know, water, please, a round of applause for me.
Thank God,
If not for me, you won't have rights, you know. So I serve as an intermediary, so I help governments ensure that every individual and company pays their tax.
All right, Lola.
Yes.
One strike, no pressure.
All right.
In a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
Yam and egg.
Yam and egg. Yam and egg. Survey says... Okay. Nice. Hey. Fairchild.
Okay, I have to correct her. I don't like fighting. I love watching wrestling.
You love watching wrestling?
Yes. And today is Royal Rumble.
Like, really?
Yes.
And how do you, aside watching wrestling, how do you unwind? How do you unburden? Because that's a lot you're taking on.
Unburden? So recently we had a team bonding.
Okay.
And we talked about how to manage burnouts.
Okay.
And I went out that night, funny enough, with my colleagues, and I learned how to play snooker.
Oh, yeah, give it up for Fairchild. All right. Fairchild. In a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
On Saturdays. So I would go for pancakes.
Pancakes. Oh, le bourgeois. She says pancakes. Survey says... Edak. 2 strikes. Heaven's Gate family can steal this from you. Do you want them to take it?
Nope.
Ah, okay, they're already doing Edak. In a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
I'll go for beans.
Beans! Yeah, I think so. I think so. We used to cook beans early, actually. She says beans. Survey says... Okay. Yeah, we used to. Whew. Coco, remember you still have 2 strikes. Heaven's Gate can still take this from you. In a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
I'll say moi moi.
Moi moi! Hey! Moi moi, what a combo. Akara, beans, moi moi, that house, lavender. Survey says... Okay! Kels, don't forget, you still have 2 strikes. Heaven's Gate family can steal this. In a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
Bread and eggs.
Bread and eggs. Okay. There's bread and tea, there's bread and beans. She says bread and eggs. Survey says... Okay. Lola, your answer can clear the board and you can win this round, all right? But remember, you have 2 strikes. Heaven Gate's family can steal this. Lola, in a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
I'll say toasted bread.
Toast bread! Toast bread. Survey says... All right. Are you ready to steal?
Yes.
Do you believe you can?
Yes.
All right, Miss Gibbon, in a Nigerian home, name a food that is mostly eaten for breakfast on Saturdays.
Say spaghetti.
Spaghetti! Was that the only option you had?
Our options has been taken, so we just have
Okay, all the other options were taken. All right, she says spaghetti. Is that on our board? For a chance to steal, survey says... All right, let's reveal number 2. Noodles! Hey, yeah! Hey! How was that? All right, guys, that is it for round 1. Heaven's Gate family is yet to get up on the board. While the applause have 76 points on the board. Let's go on a short break now. Coming through with more rounds in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Love you. Mwah. Back like we never left because we really didn't. This is still Family Feud Nigeria, brought to you by lead sponsor MTN, associate sponsors Polaris Bank and Golden Penny Foods. Before the break, the Heaven's Gates family had no points on the board yet. They're coming up, they're coming up. While the Okwas have 76 points on the board. Let's get this round doubled up. It's time for round 2. Give me Akaz and give me Coco. Woo. Blue on blue on blue. Titty blues. Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know the rules of the game. You place one hand behind your back, second hand right beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this round is still single. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Great. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 8 answers are on the board. Ready? Name a reason why someone would lift their legs. Coco.
They're sitting down.
They're sitting down. Survey says... Okay. Akaz, name a reason why someone would lift their legs.
Muzzle pull.
Muzzle pull. That's true. When Michelle Muzzle Pool hook you, eh? He says Muzzle Pool. Survey says. Okay. Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
We're playing.
They're playing. Thank you very much, Coco. That Muzzle Pool, no be here. Miss Beberman.
Of Vegas.
How are you?
I'm good.
Happy to be here.
Yeah,
you seem like such a bubbly, lively lady.
Not really, I'm shy.
Is she bubbly and lively?
Sometimes she's mood swings.
Sometimes mood swings. All right, Miss Bebo, introduce the rest of the Heaven's Gate family.
Okay, hi. My name is Bernie Kejafalayo, aka known as Miss Bebo. Yeah, so to my right here is my husband, the love of my life, the father of my born and unborn children. I mean, I'll let nobody else.
I love it.
So he's a studio manager. And he's a serial entrepreneur too, but he doesn't really
But
have
your own
the
is higher than
value.
his own. You know that if they put two of you to sell markets, you are the one that
I'll
will sell
sell
it
him
faster. You sell. Lovely,
You know,
lovely.
He's the chef of the family, and my husband can cook.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, so the next person here is Bisola Aiyeola, aka known as Mira. That's
My namesake.
sister.
Why did I put Mira? No. You could have put our name now. Let me be see. So
So
Mira,
there's something my dad used to do when we were young. Anytime there's a show on and they want her to do something, they just say, Abi! And everyone says,
And she'll start
and
performing.
she's up and doing.
Nice.
So Bisola is a baker. She can bake anything bakeable.
Wow.
And then on to the next is Dideolu. Didi of Lagos.
Wow.
My one and only in-law. You know, when you say in-law of the Most High.
Period.
Tell them. That's Didi of Lagos.
Nice.
You know, she's not an in-law yet, but we're all rooting for her in the family.
In the family, okay. So
coming in.
she's seeing your brother.
Yes, she's
Great,
my brother.
great.
She's also a social media manager for a company.
Okay,
in Lagos.
okay,
And then the last person there, hey, Damsey Beauty.
Oh,
They say,
shit.
Opa. She's obvious. She's obvious. So that's my sister-in-law there. That's the last one of the Evans Gates family. She's a beauty queen. She's a I don't want to say it, but
Okay, you want her to say it herself.
she said
Okay,
herself.
I'll go to her.
So that's Damsey Beauty. Her name is Damilola. And then she's the heartthrob of my husband.
Wow.
I'm not contesting for that position.
You're not contesting.
You can't do that.
But you know that as his baby sister, he takes care
that's
of her.
the position, so everybody.
That is so sweet. That is all right. Give it up for Heaven's Gate family. Why did they call you Miss Bebo?
It's a long story. Yeah, but then there was a time I used to blog. Not blog per se, but we just like.
Not them, Not them. Akaz, how's it going?
I'm good.
The chef of the family. Happy to be here.
Sure.
What do you do for fun? Aside cooking,
Really? Music.
Music.
Yeah.
Hey, loves music.
Loves music. Can you dance to the music?
Yeah, dance.
No, please.
Thank God you did not lie about it.
She's to compete with Coco. It will be the funny dancer. And maybe that
Okay,
will
and
be-
then she should be the main dancer. Give it up for Akaz, guys. My name says that God choose Mira.
No, that one, it just came like that.
You just wanted to give swag to the name.
No.
How are you, Mira?
Very well.
How's it going?
Very,
Happy
very
to be here.
Yep.
Tell us more about yourself.
Okay, my name is Bisola Aiyeola. I'm a baker. I love to cook sometimes when I'm bored anyway, but I don't really like people.
She says, I don't really like people. So you're in the business of making cakes where you have to cater to people. How do you deal with that?
Online. I don't have
So
to
they don't
deal
have
with
to
them
see you.
directly, yeah.
Okay. All righty, Mira. Name a reason why someone will lift their legs.
When you eat your leg.
When they hit their legs. When they hit it. Yep. Survey says. Okay. Ilatobi. Finest. All right, tell us more about Didi.
Okay, so I'm Didi Oluwa, popularly known as Didi.
I sell fabrics. I'm a social media manager. I'm an influencer. I love dancing. I love singing. I love frustrating. I don't like when people are just calm. I should just be seeing you getting angry. You should be shouting. I like it. I like it.
Is this how she frustrates your brother? All right, Didi, name a reason why someone would lift their legs.
High jumps.
High jumps, okay. She says high jumps. Survey says. Okay, nice. Damilola, baby of the house. How's it going, Damilola?
Very well.
Tell us more about Damilola.
Okay, my name is Bisola. So I'm a student of Lagos State Polytechnic.
Yes.
So I'm currently studying mass communication.
Nice.
So that's what I do.
That's what you do?
I like going out.
Like going out?
Yes.
Chilling with your guys, your friends?
Yeah, my friends.
All right,
Yeah.
great stuff. All right, Damilola, name a reason why someone will lift their legs.
Running.
Running. Running. She says running. Survey says. Okay, nice. Miss Beboru.
Yes.
Name a reason why someone will lift their legs.
Like, if they want to best it, like dance.
Dance. Bese. Survey says. Okay, nice. Kaz, you got us here. Name a reason why someone will lift their legs.
Probably just want to take your step so someone else can actually pass.
Taking a step so someone can pass. Clear the road, Sha. Survey says. Okay. Mira, 2 strikes. The Okpos family can steal this from you. So I ask you now, name a reason why someone would lift their legs.
Playing football.
Playing football. Playing football. Survey says. Ooh. Edda. Do you think you can steal this?
Yeah.
All right. I ask you now for a chance to steal. From Heaven's Gate family, name a reason why someone will lift their legs.
To climb the stairs.
To climb the stairs. Do you have any other answers besides this?
Yeah.
Which one?
Skip.
Skip? Which other one?
Exercise.
Exercise. All right. So she says to climb the stairs. Survey says. Oh! Wow! What a nice steal. Let's reveal number 6. Over a gutter. Number 5. Stretching. And number 1, the top answer. Walking. Yep. Heaven's Gate family is yet to get their points up on the board. While the Okpos have 119 points on the board. Who will go home with the cash? I don't know. Right now, it's still anybody's game. We'll see. Let's keep it moving. It is time for round 3. Give me Kels and give me Mira. Lovely ladies, you know the rules. Place one hand behind your back, second hand right beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this round has now been doubled. Are you ready? Yeah. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 6 answers are on the board. Name the first thing a millionaire might sell if they went broke.
Bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy. I don't think she heard me correctly, but survey says. Okay. Kels, name the first thing a millionaire might sell if they went broke.
House.
A house. House. She says house. Survey says. Okay. Do you want to play or do you want to pass? They're playing. Thank you very much, Mira. Hi, Lola.
Hi.
Name the first thing a millionaire might sell if they went broke.
So I'm going to say it's car.
Car. She says car. Survey says. Okay. That was the top answer. Fairchild. Name the first thing a millionaire might sell if they went broke.
I would say the jewelries.
Jewelry. Survey says. Edak.
Yes, please.
Name the first thing a millionaire might sell if they went broke.
He shares.
Shares. That's how you know the real millionaires. These them. Survey says. Coco, name the first thing a millionaire might sell if they went broke.
You know, that was the answer.
Answer, that's how we go. Okay. Kels, name the first thing a millionaire might sell if they went broke.
Their clothes.
Their clothes. She says clothes. Survey says. Woo. Lola, 2 strikes. Heaven's Gate family, they can steal this from you. Lola, name the first thing a millionaire might sell if they went broke.
So I'm going to say it's yacht.
Yacht. Hey! Okay. I don't know. I'm not a millionaire. But survey says. All right. Once I approach, conversation ends. Miss Beborum, this is a chance for you to steal from the Okpos family. Name the first thing a millionaire might sell if they went broke.
Their landed properties.
Landed property. Is that on a board? I don't know. But for a chance to steal, survey says. Wow, what a steal. Alrighty, guys, let's reveal number 4. Round 3 is over. Heaven's Gate family now has 168 points. And the Aquas have 119 points on the board. I think it is time for you to come join us. Get your team of 5 simply by texting FF to 205 from an MTN line multiple times. And you might just make it here to grab 2.5 million naira just like that. Alrighty, people, let's take a short break right now. 2 more rounds coming up. Yeah. You are welcome back to Family Feud Nigeria, brought to you by lead sponsors MTN. Now, before the break, the Heaven's Gate family had 168 points, while the Akbars had 119 points. We are almost at the end. But for now, let's play round 4. Give me Didi and give me Lola. Beautiful ladies, you know the rules. Place one hand behind your back, second hand right beside the buzzer in front of you. The point value for this round is still double. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 7 answers are on the board. What would you do if someone told you that you look older than your age?
I'll cry.
She will cry! Survey says. Okay. Didi, what would you do if someone told you that you look older than your age?
Scream.
Scream! Survey says. What would you do if someone told you that you look older than your age?
Oh, I'll be very pissed.
You'll be very pissed. You have better go wrestle. Survey says, okay. The answer is on the board, but it's not the top answer, so I'm going to throw it to you, Damilola. What will you do if someone told you that you look older than your age?
I think I'll go look myself in the mirror to cross-check.
You'll look at yourself in the mirror. She'll look herself in the mirror. Mama won't confirm. Survey says, okay. Do you want to play or do you want to pass? Play. They're playing. Thank you very much, Didi. Edak, what would you do if someone told you that you look older than your age?
I'll change my hairstyle.
She'll change her hairstyle. Survey says... Coco, one strike, no pressure. What would you do if someone told you that you look older than your age?
I'll insult the person.
She will insult the person. Survey says... Aha! Coco. Kels, what would you do if someone told you that you look older than your age?
I'll be very surprised.
She'll be very surprised. Me? This youngin? Come on. Survey says... Lola. 2 strikes. Heaven's Gate family, they can steal this from you. All right? So I ask you now, Lola, what would you do if someone told you that you look older than your age?
I'll fight the person.
She will fight the person. She'll fight the person. Survey says... Hey! 3 strikes. Miss Beborum. You got your answer? Ready to steal?
Yes, yes.
All right, Miss Beborum. What would you do if someone told you that you look older than your age?
I'll just ignore and walk away with the person.
She'll ignore. Ignore the question. For a chance to steal, survey says... That was the top answer. Let's reveal number 6. Say thanks. Number 5.
Be uncomfortable.
Number 3. Smile. Number 2. Be sad. Okay. 4 interesting rounds are over. The score is now 212 to the Heaven's Gate family. And 119 to the Okpa family. Guys, it's the final round. And the family with the highest points will play Fast Money for a chance to grab 2.5 million naira. All right. Give me Damilola and give me Fairchild. Lovely ladies, you know the rules. Place one hand behind your back, second hand right beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. Okay. The point value for this last and final round has now been triple. Are you ready? Yes. We surveyed 100 people, and the top 4 answers are on the board. Name something people enjoy the most at parties.
Food.
That Rihanna think you guys buy. Damn's beauty, look at me. She says food. Survey says... Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
We want to play.
They want to play. Thank you very much, Fairchild. Hey. Name something people enjoy the most at parties.
Music.
Music. Survey says. Okay. Acaz. Name something people enjoy the most at parties.
After party, let's say dance.
The after dance.
Yes.
All right, he says dance. Survey says. Mira for miracle. Okay, Bisola.
I'm ready for you.
There's a chance for you to clear this board and win the game for the Heaven's Gate family. So I ask you now, Mira, name something people enjoy the most at parties.
The drinks.
The drinks. This Miss Beboru, she never talked to, she did do hype man on this side. Because I just hear, ooh. All righty, guys. Survey says. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mommies, daddies, uncles, aunties, grandmas, grandpas, the Heaven's Gate family has won the game with 512 points. And they will be going on to play Fast Money for a chance to win 2.5 million Dear Paul family, you don't win the game. It's sad, but I'm sure you had fun. You came here to have fun, and I'm sure you did. All right, we're not gonna let you go home empty-handed. What we'll do is we're gonna multiply your points that you've had today by 250 naira, which means you'll be going home with 29,750 naira. Now, we love you too much. Our sponsors love you too much. So what they're gonna do is we're gonna round that figure up to 100,000 naira. And that's not all. You'll also be leaving with 12 cartons of golden penny goat meat noodles. Healthy golden penny. Guys, have fun with y'all. And my sister from another family. I wish you guys all the best in everything you do. I hope your friendship keeps to blossom. Keep spending your husband's money. Fetch out. Anybody want to fight me, I will call you since you know the moves. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the Akpa family. Yes. All righty. Again, congratulations to the Heaven's Gate family. I need the two of you who will be playing Fast Money to please step out. Join me there. Thank you very much. To you who's watching, don't go anywhere. We'll be back to play what? Fast Money! Welcome back to Family Feud Nigeria. The Heaven's Gate family is here and ready for Fast Money! Okay. Ms. Beboru, the love of your life, Acaz, is off stage where he cannot see or hear your answers. I'll ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Try to give me the most popular answer. Now, if you can't think of something to say, simply say pass. And if you have enough time, we'll get back to it. If you and Acaz, your boo, together get 200 points, y'all will be walking away with 2.5 million naira. Ms. Beboru, are you ready?
Oh, yes.
All right. Can we have 20 seconds on the clock, please? The clock will start after I read the first question. Name a place where the staff members are always rude, mean, or angry.
Staff room.
Name something most women buy that men do not.
Air.
Mention a clothing item you cannot wear to an old-fashioned Nigerian church.
Ashoke.
Mention something people do when scared.
They cry.
Mention something you'd see in a music video.
Ladies.
Whew. All right. Let's see how well you did. Turn around, my dear. Let's see your answer. Ms. Beberu, we asked you to name a place where the staff members are always rude, mean, or angry. You said, survey says. We asked you to name something most women buy that men do not. You said, survey says. We asked you to mention a clothing item you cannot wear to an old-fashioned Nigeria church. You said, survey says. We asked you to mention something people do when scared. You said, survey says. And we asked you to mention something you'd see in a music video. You said, survey says. All right. Ms. Beberu, you scored 58 points. Let's clear the board and bring out ACAS. Thank you very much. Whew. ACAS. Ms. Beberu scored 58 points, so right now you need 142 points to be able to win the game. I am going to ask you the same 5 questions. You cannot duplicate her answers. If you do, you'll hear this sound. I'll ask you to try again, and you'll give me another answer. Now, we know that it's tougher this time, so we're going to give you 25 seconds. ACAS, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's remind everyone of Ms. Beberu's answers. And can we have 25 seconds on the clock, please? ACAS, the clock will start after I read the first question. Name a place where the staff members are always rude, mean, or angry.
HR.
Name something most women buy that men do not.
Jewelries.
Mention a clothing item you cannot wear to an old-fashioned Nigeria church.
Short gown.
Mention something people do when scared.
Ooh. Can you skip?
Okay. ACAS does not have time for stress. Baba just destroyed the answer question. All right, ACAS, let's see how well you did. Ooh. All right, ACAS, we asked you to name a place where the staff members are always rude, mean, or angry. You said, survey says, hospital. Hospital was the top answer with 35 points. We asked you to name something most women buy that men do not. You said, survey says, bra. Bra was the top answer with 24 points. We asked you to mention a clothing item you cannot wear to an old-fashioned Nigerian church. You said, survey says, trousers. Trousers was the top answer with 29 points. We asked you to mention something people do when scared. You said, survey says, pray. Pray was the top answer with 22 points. All right, and the top answer for mention something you'd like to see in a music video was video vixens, which was the top answer. Ms. Beberu got it. ACAS, so sorry your points did not add up to 200, but you still get 500 naira for every single point that you've gotten here today, which means you have 294,000 naira. You can join the rest of the family. Guys, that's not all. We're not going to let them to go with that 200 plus K. We're going to round that figure up to 400,000 naira. Thank you, my sponsors. They will also be going home with 24 cartons of Golden Penny noodles, the goat meat flavor. Thank you very much, Golden Penny. They also get to play with another family on the next episode for a chance to win 2.5 million naira.